Forbes, a major voice in finance, alongside a top banking executive and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, all share a bold outlook on XRP's future. They've each projected that XRP could skyrocket in value, with estimates ranging from $10,000 up to $60,000 per coin. Remarkably, Garlinghouse himself has even forecasted that XRP could exceed $120,000, potentially overtaking Bitcoin's price. And that's not even the wildest part. Ripple's own CTO, David Schwartz, has gone as far as suggesting that XRP could one day become the global reserve currency. In fact, he literally mentioned it in a post. Back in 2018, on Reddit, Ripple's CTO David Schwartz made a jaw-dropping claim. He argued that it actually makes more sense for XRP to be valued at $1 million rather than just $1. According to him, the most rational price range for XRP would fall somewhere between $100,000 and $1 million per coin. Now, while this might sound unbelievable at first, there's one key factor that changes everything, and it's kicking off within the next 24 hours on July 21st. What's about to unfold is the unlocking of a massive $650 trillion real estate market, and the plan to channel all of that value straight onto the XRP ledger. This is not just a possibility. It's something that's likely to be officially revealed within the next 12 hours. And in this video, we're breaking down exactly how it's expected to unfold, and what it means for XRP's price. RealFi, the company behind this monumental shift, has confirmed that in less than 24 hours, it will be announcing the integration of the $654 trillion global real estate market into the XRP ledger, potentially setting off one of the biggest financial moves in history. But before we dive into the big news, I've got something massive to share with you. We've officially teamed up with Apple to give everyone watching this video a chance to grab some free XRP, up to $100 worth. Yes, real money you can use to stack more XRP. Here's how it works. Just like this video, subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, share it with your friends, and then use my exclusive link in the description to sign up with Apple and make any transaction. It doesn't matter if it's just a 1 cent, $1, or $10 transaction. As long as you sign up through my link and complete it, you'll unlock your bonus XRP. That's free crypto that could one day be worth thousands, maybe even millions, if XRP hits those predicted highs. A massive shift is about to take place in the next 12 to 24 hours, and it's already making waves. We're talking about something huge, and the signs are here. XRP has surged, climbing 18% in the past 24 hours, 1% in just the last 12, and an incredible 80% overall. Trading volume has also exploded by over 28.5%. And the truth is, this is just the beginning. When you really step back and see what's coming, it's clear. Major institutions are now openly stating that trillions of dollars are set to be transferred onto the XRP ledger. We're talking about a future where the XRP ledger becomes the backbone of tokenization, with virtually everything being digitized on it. And then comes another game-changing announcement: the bold claim that XRP is set to become the next Bitcoin, even surpassing its price. The wildest part? This isn't just coming from random sources. It's coming straight from the top. The founder of XRP and the current CEO of Ripple themselves. They're not just suggesting XRP could compete with Bitcoin. They're saying it will replace it. Just think about that. If XRP is truly the next Bitcoin, imagine what kind of price levels we could be looking at. Take Arthur Britto, one of Ripple's original co-founders. Back on June 3, 2023, he made it crystal clear: XRP was built to handle a $10,000 price point and engineered to scale globally. He emphasized that for XRP to serve all 7.5 billion people on the planet, it must be capable of operating at that level. But here's the real takeaway. The money is already moving, and if you're paying attention, you can see the bigger picture starting to form. You've got the actual founders of XRP, the people who helped build it from the ground up, now coming out publicly and saying that XRP is positioned to become the next Bitcoin. Just imagine what that means for its price. And it's not random. It was designed with that in mind. There are two big reasons why XRP stands out. First, it's solving a real-world problem. It's not just driven by hype or speculation. Unlike Ethereum, which surged in popularity during the ICO boom and still faces regulatory scrutiny because of it, XRP is built with utility and compliance in mind. Second, many other digital assets have faced internal conflict. Bitcoin went through its own civil war over the direction of its technology, and Ethereum still struggles with scalability, only about 16 transactions per second. Meanwhile, Ripple has focused XRP on high-speed, global payments, aiming for thousands of transactions per second. That's the kind of scale that makes XRP a real contender for mass adoption. So after watching those two clips, one thing becomes crystal clear. XRP is expected to reach anywhere from $10,000 to $60,000, possibly even $120,000, which is around where Bitcoin trades today. And let's not forget, Ripple's CEO has boldly claimed that XRP will surpass Bitcoin in value. In fact, he's even said it's more realistic for XRP to be valued at $1 million than at just $1. Now, look at what's unfolding. In just 12 hours, we're set to witness the activation of a $654 trillion market, the entire global real estate sector, being tokenized and funneled directly onto the XRP ledger. This is a game-changing moment, and it's all happening through RealToken, a platform that's natively built on the XRP ledger, designed specifically to handle and facilitate these massive payments. This is the infrastructure that could send XRP to the moon, and we're right on the edge of it all kicking off. Now let's take a look at RealToken. This thing is already showing signs of movement. It's up 8%, currently sitting around $3.63, creeping toward that $4 mark. What's really interesting here is the technical setup. The chart shows strong support and almost no resistance in sight. That kind of setup? It's the perfect launchpad for a massive rally. Some are even saying this thing could shoot into the thousands. Now let me be clear, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. I'm not the one saying RealToken is going to explode to $64,500 overnight. But a lot of top analysts and experts are starting to look at the data and seeing serious potential. Just take a look at what this one analyst said. One analyst put it this way: "We're not just talking about a small bump. The price of RealToken is set to skyrocket, and realistically, it's heading into the hundreds of dollars." But that's just the beginning. Other projections go even further, with some experts forecasting thousands of dollars per RealToken as this ecosystem scales and adoption ramps up. Check this out. Just take a look at this example. Right now, RealToken is sitting at just 2 cents, and yet some are speculating that its long-term value could explode past $64,500 as demand ramps up. Let that sink in. $64,000 per token. Do you realize how massive that is? We're talking life-changing money here. For every 1,000 tokens, you're potentially looking at $6.4 million. That's absolutely insane. Mind-blowing. This is exactly what we mean when we talk about generational wealth being created overnight. Why? Because of the rollout of the $650 trillion global real estate market. And it's being funneled straight through RealFi using the XRP ledger. When you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, like I always say, this is the future. This is RealFi. This is RealToken. And this is just the beginning. RealFi. RealToken. Let's talk about why this matters. It's got a 100% SpanX score, a strong trust indicator, and what's even more interesting, there aren't many whales holding a huge portion of the supply. That's actually a big advantage, because we want this project in the hands of a serious institution like RealFi, the very team unlocking a multi-trillion-dollar real estate market. Now, just look at the wallet growth. Yesterday, there were around 1,800 wallets, and now we're seeing over 2,100. That's rapid adoption like we've never seen before. The KYC score? A perfect 100%. This is the kind of institutional-grade project people are searching for. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But if you're looking for a blockchain-backed real estate solution with real utility, RealToken, supported by RealFi, is leading the charge in tokenizing one of the world's largest markets. Check the links down in the description. Visit payrefi.com. I highly recommend it. Click on RealToken and you'll land directly on their page. You'll see exactly where to buy RealToken, which exchanges they're listed on. And yes, they've even got a widget so you can purchase it with a card. And here's the urgent part. A supply shock is likely on the horizon. Once institutional demand kicks in, there may be no more tokens available to retail. This could move fast, and I truly believe we're heading toward a major breakout. So, with all of that said, if you got value from this video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications, share this video with others. All the important links are down below, including how to buy RealToken, learn more about RealFi, and yes, even a link where you can sign up and complete a transaction to get free XRP. It literally takes less than 5 minutes. We're in the early stages of something massive, and if XRP plays out the way many believe it will, we could be looking at once-in-a-generation wealth opportunities. I'm personally bullish on XRP. I'm bullish on the XRP ledger. And I believe this is a moment we'll all look back on. So, again, like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and share this with someone who needs to see it.